Hey guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Frost from Kajin Cosplay, and today we are watching with you guys Hunter x Hunter episode 47.
Uvogin and Kurapika are facing each other and they are about to fight. I am so excited yet really scared for this. Kurapika? What?
I don't want to believe and I don't want to think that one of my boys is gonna end up dead. Not even at half the series.
I don't expect him to die.
I don't expect him to die.
I don't expect him to die. But I
expect
expect him to maybe face some hardships during this fight. The others, they finally remembered that Kurapika was supposed to be in the city, and they because I mean, the mafia cannot handle the Phantom Troop, so what they did was basically start a bounty thing. Like they kind of hid it as a hide and seek thing, but they sent the photos of the Phantom Troop members to everyone. Gon and Leorio and Kirua.
How did they end up with the photos
included.
of the troop members?
But, well, if they figured out it was the Phantom Troop, maybe it's not a secret which member belongs to the troop. I don't know.
You think?
I don't know. Anyway, maybe they had cameras on their glasses and they saw who it was, but I don't care.
I don't think they're men in blacks.
Anyway.
They have cameras on their glasses.
Anyway, now, I mean, they basically said if you bring back one of the members, dead or alive, it's $2 billion we're gonna give you. So the rest of the gang is thinking, oh, we could do this, but they have no idea just how strong these members are. And they're trying to reach Kurapika because they kind of figured out that it was the Phantom Troop they were talking about here. And Phantom Troop means Kurapika is around chasing them.
Yep.
So the fight is about to begin. Let's jump into this episode. I'm not ready, but I am ready, so...
I'm excited and scared. That's confusing, guys.
It's actually, it's more exciting for me to see this fight than it was to see Gon versus Hisoka, and that's saying a lot. So...
It's true, you're a Kurapika fan and I'm more of a Gon type
You
fan.
can expect at least one Kurapika cosplay before the end of this reaction series. I don't know who you want to cosplay as, but I'm cosplaying as Kurapika, even though I don't really love his hairstyle and stuff. Physically, he's not the type of character I would go for.
Well, he kind of had his hairstyle one day in the past.
I don't anymore. But anyway, we'll talk about this later, because now the fight is about to begin. Let's check it out.
Alright.
This show bodies, this show!
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that fight was so awesome, but so sad by the end of it.
Yeah.
Because we saw how much it took on Kurapika. Oh my gosh. I'm really scared that... okay, I'm not scared that he might not be able to defeat all of the Phantom Troop members. We just saw what he's capable of. But I'm scared he's gonna lose himself, yeah.
He did lose it a little bit. Like, when he's in that state, like he says, with his eyes red and just... When he's a specialist, basically, he was surprised! When he's a specialist, it's almost like he's detached from who he truly is. He's a completely different person. He still calculates and plans ahead, and I mean, he's been planning for a few episodes now, and we thought he was about to lose it, but he was actually planning stuff. Yes, he did almost lose it when he was gonna go face Uvogin, but now, I mean, the only thing is that if he had gone before, after Uvogin, and tried to kill him while the other members were behind him, there was a chance, like, he cannot face them all together. Impossible. He is strong. He is very fucking strong. I am not, and I mean, I was expecting Uvogin to at least do something. It was the complete opposite. Like, just like with the Shadow Beast, this time Kurapika was Uvogin. Just like, arm shattered, and he's like, that's nothing. Finished.
Is that everything you got?
Uvogin, like, never even made him sweat. Not a little. He stayed calm the entire time because he knows his abilities. He knows what he's capable of. And he planned ahead.
And Uvogin didn't.
Yep. He was surprised. That's the thing. And that's one thing I really enjoy about Kurapika is that he is really good at understanding how a situation could work best in his favor. We were saying when he met Melody and the others that it's not a good idea to, when you meet someone new, that you might end up fighting in the future.
To reveal all of your abilities.
Don't
and
tell
all
them.
Your secrets.
They're saying like, oh, you're a manipulator, and he's not saying anything because it's not a good idea. Let them think that he's a manipulator so he can surprise them later. And now, just like Uvogin thought he was either a conjurer or a manipulator, and when the truth appeared, and he thought he was a manipulator first, so he was surprised when he kind of used his chains and they appeared out of nowhere, and he's like, I mean, yeah, you were focusing on the fake chains. The chains that are not doing anything.
Ta-da!
And that's because he thought he was a manipulator and he had a vague idea that he might be a conjurer. And he ended up being, haha, a conjurer, bitch. But then, surprise, surprise!
When I use my kurta eyes, I'm becoming a specialist. And it is true that his teacher told him that conjurer and what is the other type again? Who have got a chance to be a specialist if there's certain
I don't remember
circumstances.
I don't remember. It's you've got conjurer, specialist. I think enhancer is right above.
Enhancer is at the top, yes.
Conjurer and enhancer are right next to each other, and then it's enhancer, emitter, and manipulator.
So conjurer and manipulator have a better chance to be specialists. That's right.
I think yeah.
Okay.
And transmitter, I don't remember.
We're still a bit confused, but we're gonna get there,
There's
guys.
some of them that we don't really know yet, but we're starting to understand more about conjurers. So
we were so scared for him that he might end up hurt or.
Baby pulled through. He
I
pulled through.
I don't need to be scared at all.
That was the first one. We got to see Kurapika's ability, so now he cannot surprise us with that any longer. So. The thing is, now we know, just like when I said that introducing the Phantom Troop by having them destroy the Shadow Beasts creates a standard that you need to surpass and stuff. Yeah. So when we met them, we thought that they were so freaking strong because they destroyed characters that were already established as being the best. So we're scared of the Phantom Troop, but we had no idea about Kurapika's ability. So then Kurapika shows up, and he's the one that sets the new standard. But then there are other Phantom Troop members that we don't know
the skills yet.
So it's the same. It's the same again. Right now they're making sure that we're focusing on Kurapika, and we're being like, oh my god, he's so fucking strong. But we're not. I'm not getting fooled here. I was expecting Uvogin to put up more of a fight than he did. But
he's no stress more. He's basically just using his strength to beat his opponent.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought I knew actually that Uvogin was strong.
He wasn't able to see the what's Kakashi Sensei's phrase again? You must see underneath the underneath. He wasn't able to do that technically, and he got beat up.
Uvogin, like I said a couple times already. Was a very strong person, a very strong fighter. And the thing though is that he does not really think, he trusts in his strength too much. He trusted in his strength too much. And he did not plan ahead and take into consideration that he might be wrong about someone. Whereas Kurapika did the opposite. He planned so much ahead that he made sure that this guy was his first target and he would, fight him alone in order to test out his chains. You don't go against the bigger fighters and the stronger fighters before you know for sure that you can stop them. And now he's convinced that his chains can restrain anyone in the Phantom Troop, which I think might be true, but then again, there are other specialists in the troop, and he still needs to catch them.
True. You gotta catch them all!
I mean, he was asking questions to Uvogin that Hisoka could answer.
True.
So there's that. He's gonna know more about them, but then Hisoka didn't get to fight all of them, so he doesn't know about every Phantom Troop member. And now they are aware that he exists, that Kurapika exists, and they know it, so they're gonna be on the lookout for him. So it's gonna be difficult. He's gonna need help, and I am not putting it above the show. Like, Kurapika's strong, but I'm not saying that he's the strongest, and I don't think he is. That's
pretty sure they're gonna be more stronger fighter.
He still has room to grow. He's impressive, I gotta say. That was fucking impressive. But when you look at people like the leader and you're like, holy shit, that guy is way too calm to be weak. He's not weak at all. There's a reason why Hisoka wants to fight him. And he's just standing there to the side, not bothered at all, and he's just really calm. He's hiding something for sure, and I'm afraid that this guy is way too strong for our boys yet. Oh. So there's that. Also, now seeing this, by the way, visually that was done very freaking well. The black and white and just the red, you just see the red, and I'm like, oh my god, and that was haunting. The way he did that, and the way he just stood in front of that red moon that kind of resembles like the iris of the eyes. You just know he's an Avenger, and he's there for one reason, and that reason is pretty strong. And we got to see a little bit of the massacre too, and you could recognize the threads in the background of the pink-haired girl, so there's that. Yeah. That makes me think that maybe he saw it happen. I still don't know if he was there when it went on. I don't know what happened. Actually, I kind of want to see a flashback of that day.
I think he might have been there, though. Maybe hiding.
Maybe. I mean, they were living together, right? They were a family living together, a clan living together, so maybe he was there and he was hiding out. But he never said where he was when that happened. He just said that my clan was destroyed. So I'm guessing he saw the aftermath of the clan and he noticed that...
I'm probably sure that he was there.
Yeah. I'm guessing, well, maybe he was not. If he was there, he was really well hidden because they didn't find him. But I'm guessing he at least saw the aftermath of the fight. But that little flash we saw of the thing looked really terrible. So I kind of want to see what happened. Not because I'm a sadist, because I want backstory.
We love backstories.
Yeah. But this whole fight, I was actually very surprised. Like, I was expecting this to be harsh, and when his arm got crushed, I thought for sure, well, that's the obstacle he's gonna have to face. But then after that, he healed it like it was nothing, because holy shit, he's a specialist. We thought he might become a specialist because his teacher was saying, when you have been through circumstances, when you grew up and stuff, when you've been through some shit, that's when you become a specialist. And I'm like, well, the kid lost his entire clan, so it makes sense too that his ability appears when he has the eyes. It was so cool. Now I want our boys to find him. Just, calm him down. Make him go through this because he just killed someone. The way he said that was heartbreaking too. Like, how can you do this without feeling anything? I'm just punching you right now and it makes me sick. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, because you have a good soul, you have a good heart. They don't.
I think that with that, the only thing that I might be scared though if he loses control of his temper during a fight. Because there's always a chance that he's focused on his Nen shadow and his crumble and his...
It depends.
Because all of his techniques are based on his way of using Nen, technically. So yeah. If that is perish...
I think the one of the thing that we should fear is if someone who remembers what happened that night. Because Ubogen did not even know what Kurapika was talking about, so he cannot taunt him. He cannot say anything about his clan or...
I did kind of remember
at the end, but he was already in the chains, so someone who remembers that night can tell Kurapika stuff about what happened and belittle his clan and just use that against him could be dangerous. So, but I know in anime, and especially if the show kind of... influenced Naruto's storyline, I just know that a character is never as strong as he can get, especially not at the beginning like that. Like, it's episode 44 for 46?
47!
47. Oh yeah, true. It's episode 47, and I'm like, there's still a lot of episodes to go. He's still a kid.
Slowly but surely we're going through the middle of the series.
I'm just saying that a character can always get better, and there's always going to be someone stronger that can take him down.
True.
Until we get to the end of the show, then we can talk about who's the strongest and be like, okay, that's it.
But, yeah, episode 148, we're going to determine who was the strongest amongst them. Sorry, guys!
Amongst them,
yeah.
But that's the thing, like, never think that it's in the box, it's done, and his revenge is gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. He's gonna have to face someone that's gonna be stronger than him eventually, and that's gonna be difficult. He's the Sasuke of the story, and we know that Sasuke wasn't the strongest. He was at the beginning really cool, but he clearly wasn't the strongest, and I mean, he got his ass handed to him a couple times, so I know that the Kurapika is gonna face someone that's stronger eventually, and that's gonna be the day my heart breaks for him. So,
all right.
Till then, just go to Gon and Leorio and Killua. Let them take care of you.
Let your friends heal you, man.
Yeah. All right. That was awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
So if you want to watch it now, you know what to do. You go and you subscribe. Or
Yes.
you wait for the next one to go out on YouTube, guys.
In a couple days.
Yeah. So see you then.
Bye.